welcome back to Tone 26 TV. Today I'll be making a barbecue jerk Caesar salad. Once again, it's a barbecue jerk Caesar salad. So right here I have my ketchup with a little bit of brown sugar. I have some rice vinegar, some soy sauce, garlic, some jerk paste. It's a jerk seasoning paste. You can get it in your Caribbean aisle, grocery store. Once again, it's a Caribbean, a jerk seasoning paste. You can get mild or hot. I have hot sauce, and I have some ginger, and I have some wild caught salmon that I seasoned overnight with a jerk seasoning sauce. All right, so what I did first was I washed off my romaine lettuce. I rinsed all in between the leaves, and I let it dry upside down in a sink in a strainer. All right, so I'm gonna let that continue to dry out a little bit. All right, so as I do that, I'm going to preheat my skillet. I have the oven set at 350. I'm gonna set this skillet to, medium to high heat. I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of grapeseed oil. Let that preheat for a couple of minutes. And I use grapeseed oil because it has a high heating temperature, so I don't have to worry about smoking up the kitchen as I'm cooking. All right, as the skillet is heating up, I'm going to go ahead and cut up my romaine lettuce and then spin it to get the excess water out of it. This romaine head is actually going to make about 3 servings for me. I'll cut it down the long way 3 times. Now I'm going to cross cut it, smaller bite-sized pieces. Take this bottom part off from that stem of that lettuce. Throw that away. All right, this little device comes in handy when I want to mix my salad up, get the excess water out of it. All right, go ahead and put the lettuce in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin this out. All right, as I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and mix together the rest of my barbecue jerk sauce so I can actually get that cooking, because I want to cook that for about 5 minutes on medium to high heat. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. Looking for my whisk. All right. So when I add my rice vinegar, matter of fact, it's not going to be enough. I'm going to put it right in the skillet. All right, so this is my ketchup, a little bit of brown sugar. Ketchup, a little bit of brown sugar. Rice vinegar, soy sauce, garlic, jerk paste. The measurements are on my website at tone26.com if you want the precise measurements. A little bit of hot sauce and ginger. All right, I'm gonna whisk that together real good. We'll bring this to a boil, then let it simmer for about 5 minutes. All right, my skillet has been heating up for a few minutes now. I think it's ready for the salmon. So once again, I seasoned this overnight with a jerk seasoning. All right, so I'm gonna put this in a skillet. Cook it for about 3 minutes on each side on medium to high heat. Set my timer for 3 minutes. Once again, medium to high heat. All right, so I'm gonna cook that for 3 minutes on both sides. And then I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 5 minutes to continue the cooking process. All right, so time to get the rest of this moisture out of this romaine lettuce. There you go. Once again, spinning this device gets all the water out of it from when I washed the romaine lettuce earlier. All right, wasn't too much water in there, so I got that out of there. Let this continue to air dry out on the side. All right, barbecue sauce is boiling. I'm gonna let it simmer for about 4 more minutes. Actually 5 minutes. After I bring it to a boil and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna let that salmon cook for 3 minutes on the opposite side. I'm gonna let the barbecue sauce simmer for 5 minutes. And after the salmon cooks for 3 minutes on both sides, I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 5 minutes at 350. And I'll bring it back at the end to show you what everything looks like for the final presentation. All right, see you in about 8 to 10 minutes. Hey, welcome back. It's been about 15 minutes or so. I seared the salmon for 3 minutes on both sides, and then I placed it in the oven at 350 degrees for 5 minutes. Let the barbecue sauce cool down a little bit, and then I put the salmon inside of the barbecue sauce and let it rest for a little bit. All right, so that's my salmon with the barbecue jerk sauce. All right, so the way I prepare my romaine lettuce is I have my little containers right here. I'm gonna get a handful of romaine lettuce. I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of creamy Caesar salad dressing. All right, I'm gonna add that right there. All right, put that to the side. I'm gonna put the top on. I'm gonna shake this up in my container. Go ahead and empty this tray out into my plate. And once again, that head of romaine lettuce is gonna give me 3 servings, so I actually have 2 more servings right here to prepare. I'm gonna add a little bit of pepper. I want it to all bunch up, so I hold it high. Sprinkle the pepper on top. I have my shaved Parmesan cheese. Add just a little bit of cheese. And I'm gonna top the dish with some croutons and my salmon as well. want too much sauce on it. Boom. There we go. Add a little bit of croutons on top. All right, so here's my lunch for the day. Barbecue jerk salmon.